Hey guys, so we're going to move through a sort of 15 to 20 minute full body flow. So it's going to be really nice and energizing. So you can do it first thing in the morning to sort of kick start your day. You can do it through the middle of the day just for a little pick me up. Just anything really where you feel that you need a bit more energy. So we're going to start actually kneeling. So just come down to the floor. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can also take a cross-legged position. But just coming into a kneeling position on the floor. And then hands sort of rested on your legs. We're just going to lightly close the eyes. It's just taking a moment to sort of check in with the body. Notice how we're feeling. So really just take this time to sort of tune in, pay attention to you, your body, your mind. And then while we're here, I just want you to set an intention for your day in general, for your week. There's something to think about, something to aim for. So it's not a task, it's not something we need to do, it's just a way we want to be. Something that we want to embrace. And then once you've found your intention, just repeat it to yourself one more time. And then together as a collective, we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're just going to lightly open those eyes. Allow all the light back in. And then when we're here, we're just going to take 2 shoulder rolls back. Big movements. Inhale as you sweep the left arm up. Exhale as we tilt over. Inhale as we switch. Exhale as we shift. Good inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, release the hands. And then we're going to come down to tabletop or over to tabletop. So readjusting yourself on your mat. Making sure that those knees under the hips and your hands, your wrists are under the shoulders. Clawing through all 10 fingers, pushing into the tops of the toes, feet. We're just going to come into a cat and cow. So we're going to inhale, send the gaze forward. We're going to exhale as we tuck the pelvis underneath, round up and over. Making sure we're working with that breath. Just nice gentle movements, start to get the body moving. Last one before we return back to center. Good, inhale, return back to center. We're going to come into our bird dog. So we're going to inhale as we extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach for that one long straight line. And then exhale to come back to the center and switch sides. Keep alternating. Last one each side. Engage through the core, stay nice and stable. Good. Sending the sit bones back to the heels, coming into your child's. Straightening out the arms, staying active in the hands. Take your hands over to the left hand side of your body. Feel the stretch up the right. And then switch sides. Take it over to the right. Feel the stretch up the left. And then return back to center. Send it back up to tabletop again. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to lift the knees off the floor as we inhale. So coming into our floating table or our bear crawl position. Just 2 breaths. Exhale, release knees to the floor. Take the hands further forward. Shift the weight. Inhale. Exhale as you lower nice and slow down to the ground. Release the toes. Inhale as we sweep it up just to a nice gentle cobra. Exhale as you lower. Push it back up to tabletop again. Tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knees off the floor. 2 breaths. Exhale, release the knees back down to the ground. Release the toes. Take the right hand, inhale as you feed it between the left arm, left leg. And then exhale, feed it back out, rotate it up to the sky. So coming into our needle thread. Just 2 more on this side. Full body movements. Exhale to release, switch sides. Left arm comes in. Exhale, feed it back out. Open up that chest, the whole chest. Last one. Good. Popping the hands back down to the floor. Take them further forward. Inhale, shift the weight. Exhale, lower nice and slow. Inhale. Maybe a slightly bigger cobra this time. Keep the hip bones on the floor. Exhale to release. Push back up. This time we're going to tuck the toes. Keep the hands nice and far in front of you. And then we're going to send the hips up to the sky. Exhale as we come into our downward dog. Couple of pedals here. So first one. Keep it nice and gentle. Place both heels on the floor. Just one more breath here. Good. Bending the knees. Look forward as we inhale. Nice mini steps up to the hands. Really nice and small. Exhale as we release in our first forward fold. So keep the knees nice and bent. We're protecting that lower back. Relaxing that head. Relaxing the neck. Bending the knees, rolling up nice and slow. Stacking that spine. Head's the last thing to come up. 2 big shoulder rolls back. 2 big arm circles back. Really extend. Try and draw as big a circle as we can. Give that good little shake out. So moving through our flow. Grounding through the feet. Pushing the toes into the floor. Lengthening up. Just spend a breath in your mountain pose. Find that intention, find that focus. And then when we're ready, nice and slowly, we're going to inhale as we sweep the arms up. We're going to exhale as we hinge forward, bending at the knees, coming down to the ground in our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lift that chest, find the length in the spine. Exhale, release. Inhale, step the right foot back, coming into a nice tall lunge, find that base, engage with the core. Inhale as we sweep. Exhale as we open up to the right hand side. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale as we open to the left. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release the hands back down to the floor. Step the left foot back to the right, coming into your first plank. So again, options to drop to the knees, engage to the core. Shoulders are stacked over the wrists, clawing through the fingers. And then nice and slowly release the knees down to the ground. Exhale as you lower your belly down to the floor. Hands either side of the chest. Inhale as we sweep it up, cobra. Elbows pointing back, shoulders relaxed. Exhale to release nice and slow. Pushing back up to tabletop, inhale. Exhale as we send it up, downward dog. Bending the knees, inhale, look forward, take 2 steps up to your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release, bending the knees, sweeping the arms up. Straight away, exhale, release, coming down through our forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. This time step the left foot back. Inhale. Send it to the back of your mat. Push through all corners of the feet. Sweep the arms up. Again, lifting through the center. Exhale as we open up to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, open to the left. Right, sorry. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release, hands to the floor. Step the right back to the left, coming into your plank. And again, this time we can either lower knees, belly to the floor. We can lower through our press up. Exhale. Inhale as we sweep it up, cobra. Exhale to release, tuck the toes, send it up, downward dog. Keep synchronized with that breath. Anchoring in the left heel into the floor. Inhale as you sweep the right up to the sky. Exhale as you draw your knee into the center of the chest. Squeeze here for a second. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, step it all the way through. Coming into a nice tall lunge. Rotate that back foot out. Windmill the arms up. Coming into a warrior. Inhale. Exhale as you bend into that front leg. So we're in warrior 2. Making sure those hips are square if you can. Arms, shoulder height. Nice long straight line from both fingertips. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale as we reach forward. Really reach forward towards that front wall. Exhale, drop the front arm down to the leg. Top arm comes up and over. Extended side angle. Watch we're not collapsing here. We're lifting through the chest. If it's a bit too easy, you can send this arm down to the floor. Lovely deep breaths. Inhale, sweep it back up. Rotate that front foot in. Hands come to the hips. Inhale, lengthen. Shifting the hips back towards the back of the room. Coming down into our wide-legged forward fold. Your options here, if you want to, you can stack the hands, allow the head to rest on the hands. Or you can take the hands to the floor, just making sure that we're relaxing the head the whole time, relaxing the neck. Lovely, bending the knees, rolling up nice and slow. Keep the knees bent, protect that lower back. We're rotating that front foot back out. We're windmilling the arms round, rotating the back foot in. Hands come to the floor, step the right back to the left. Move through a nice flow. This time maybe we can shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower. Chaturanga. Inhale as we come up dog. Exhale, release. Downward dog. This time anchoring in the right heel to the floor. Inhale, sweep the left up. Exhale as you take it through the center, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale as we step it all the way up to the top. Rotate that back foot out. Windmill the arms up. Inhale. Exhale as we bend into that front leg. Making sure that we check in with the base. Front foot is pointing forward. That back foot slightly turned in. Lovely. From there, inhale, reach forward, exhale. Front arm comes down, top arm comes up and over. And again, option to take that hand down to the floor. Good. Inhale, return back to center. Rotate that back foot in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, release. Step the left foot back to the right. Come into your plank. Before we move through a flow, take your right hand to the center of your mat. And then we're going to rotate onto the outer edges of our feet. And we're going to send this top arm, this left arm up towards the sky. Coming into your side plank. So again, any variation you want, whether you want to drop down to the forearm, whether you want to take this left leg up. Entirely up to you. Exhale, take it back to the center. One breath here. Keep squeezing, engaging. And then we're going to switch sides. Left arm comes to the center. Rotate onto the edges. Taking that right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Exhale to release back to center. Move through one more flow if you want to. If not, just meet in downward dog. Work with that breath. Exhale to release. Bending the knees, inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Step or hop up to your hands. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to release. Bending the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming up nice and tall. Find that last reach. Exhale. Drop the hands down to the sides. Come into your mountain pose. Lengthen through the body. And then really just take a few breaths. Notice the power of your practice. Give yourselves a big thanks for dedicating just 20 minutes of your day. Standing up nice and tall. Awesome work, guys. Keep moving, keep practicing. And I'll see you all next week.